Okay, after that exciting first period, we are going now live to Scott Oak, who is standing by with Highs Pucks forward number 24, Tommy Boxstall. Take it away, Scott. Tommy, good period for Highs Puck there. What would you have to say? Yeah, it was really good, It's older people chasing around young kids. We played really structurally sound. Everybody got to the game early. Smelling salts were on point today. We did what we were told. We're more of a second half team too, so we're going to grind a little harder and we're going to ruin some children's day. Tommy, you were stuck on the ice a couple times there. Looks like you were really sucking some dirty pond water. What can you do to shorten your shifts? Yeah, there's sometimes you just don't want to come off on an offensive zone face-off, but if you're not in the best of shape, you got to know your body. Got to come off when the coming off is good. I'm sure the captain will probably have a chat with me about it. I did stay on a little too late, but got a nice assist there on Ben's goal, so maybe that'll get me out of the doghouse. Any other buses you want to throw me under there, Scott? No, sir. Great period. Anybody else you want to say hello to? Yeah, I'd like to just say hi to my mom and dad who couldn't be here today but are listening to the broadcast at home. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hopefully, we bring this one home for you guys. Thanks, Scott. Thank you, Tommy. Good luck rest of the game. Thank you. Dylan comes out for the face-off. He looks around, snarls at some people, gets ready. Ref looks at one end. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on, they say. Face-off is won by Prestige. Not a big deal. They limply pass the puck up to center. Puck is brought in. They run hard, but not hard enough. Drew's on the corner. Looks at Matt. Fires it up to Joe. Pass is incomplete, but that doesn't matter. They bobble the puck in the zone, and Drew nimbly runs back, gives it to Matty, a little too high. Icing will be called. I'm going to keep that puck a little lower defense. Forward was where he's supposed to be. Matty was there looking pretty tight in his Lululemon tights. So that's just something that maybe Matt or Drew got a little distracted. With how tight Matty's pants were there, we'll see. Dylan wins the face-off, gives it to Drew. Drew rims it around the boards to Joe, where Joe should have been according to Chalk Talk, but Joe unfortunately was not there. There will be another Chalk Talk. Puck goes all the way down. No icing for some reason. Refs. Can't live with him. Can't kill him. Prestige has the ball. They look around for openings. Not too much room there. Everybody seems to be in their spot. They come up, try our pass. Spencer says no, 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 and shakes it to Kembe Mutombo finger in their direction as he rejects the ball with extreme prejudice. They try to come up Drew's side, which is just crazy. He scares the ball away from the person. Dylan takes his spot. Ray holds it as fat number 19 was lurking around there. Like Ray had dropped a pizza crust or some sort of sauce. Line change. As there's a couple face-offs in our zone here. Out comes Ben, Clausen, Brad, Jeff, and Cody. Line number 1. Ben wins the draw. He gets the ball to Brad. Brad turns on the Jets. Comes around the corner. Gives it to Jeff, who gets himself open. Jeff comes out. Doesn't get center. Ben backs him up. Puck goes out of our zone. They look. Cody's directing traffic. He's got his guy. Clausen's got his guy. Jeff's got his guy. Jeff steals the puck. Fakes left. Gives it to Ben. Ben and Jeff are on a 2-on-1. Ben to Jeff. Jeff to Ben. Oh, and it just fails to materialize right at the end. No problem. Prestige comes out fast. They scream it into the zone. Ray bobbles the ball. Or perhaps that's what he wanted us to think. Number 99, looking like a fat Gretzky, gets the ball. They jam at it at the net. Jeff is at his spot there, gives it to 99 again. Limp shot goes off Cody over to Brad. Brad fires it up the puck to the ball to Clausen. Clausen gives it to Ben. Ben gives it to Jeff. Jeff chips it by his man and goes in. Jeff turns on the gas. Ben goes into the high slot. Cody sneaks in. Ben's wide open. Jeff can't get it to him. Brings it into the corner. They battle in the corner with a hacking and a whacking and a slashing. Blood, sweat, tears, everything, you name it, it's all on the line here today. With 16:51 left to go, puck is dumped out. Clausen's got his man. Stick check after stick check. This little fat man tries to run past him. Guy was open for a second there, but Clausen tied up his stick. Nice back pass from Cody. Cody gives it to Clausen. Clausen's got a lot of time. Dylan gets open on the far side. This number 16 shows the white man cannot jump with his 1-inch vertical. The ball goes over him, gives to Cody. Cody comes in, curls around just like Chalk Top. Tommy goes to the net. Cody hammers a puck, but unfortunately, he is thwarted by the goaltender. Dylan goes in a hard forecheck, but the greasy Prestige slinks away. Into the zone he comes, trying to beat Drew with speed. Not today, says Drew. Brad backs him up at the side of the net there, and around and around he goes. Cody says no and gets a stick in the way. A limp shot goes, and it's steered to the side by Ray. Puck comes out of the zone, or almost out of the zone. Cody's on his man. Tommy's backing him up. Puck goes to Dylan. Dylan's got it. There's a 3-on-2, but Cody changes. Gives it to Tommy. Tommy misses it. Goes to number 21, who no one likes. He tries to move. It doesn't work. Gives it over to Tommy. Tommy with a nice backhand pass to Dylan. Dylan comes in and secures the shot. What a save by the goaltender. It really looked like Dylan Palm Ward got all of that one. Goalie's going to have to ice his hand. They chip it in. Puck gets by Drew, but number 21 doesn't want any of that, so he just stays there. Tall Drew gets it behind the net. Surveys the field. Gives it up. Almost a too many men call. There's some hacking and some whacking and some slashing going on, and a whistle is blown. Be another face-off at the blue line here. Seems like there's been a few face-offs in and around our zone, something we'll have to pick up as we are a second-half team. But this purple team has come out in the second half looking like they really want it. Let's see if they can maintain that. Spencer with a nice outlook pass. Ball gets into the zone. Comes across. Matty Aikens on the forecheck. He's forechecking hard. They poke it past little Drew, but Spencer's there too. Oh, sorry. Pierre Polyev is popping up on my phone here. They work the puck around. Jeff's got the ball. He's with Aikens. Jeff makes a nice move, spins 69 around. Ironically, he comes in, goes left, goes right to the backhand, to the forehand. And oh my goodness, he shoots, he scores. Looking like a ball hockey version of Pavel Bure. He was spinning tops and breaking hearts, and everyone's acting like they've been there before, but I can tell you one thing. We're pretty excited up in the booth here. The crowd's fired up. Old Ray's fired up. The bench is fired up. There's a lot of wooing going on. This was just one of the biggest goals in the highest puck history. They win the draw. Matty gives it over to Drew. Drew chips it up. Jeff still flying high from that goal there. Gives the puck. Dumps it in. Old Uncle Mo is definitely on the side of high as puck now. Prestige seems to be gripping their stick. They try to come in. Fat Gretzky tries to get the ball and manages to turn it over. Everybody's back for high as puck, even Jeff. And we keep them to the outside. Aikens comes up on his guy. They fired into the corner, but Spencer's on him like white on rice. They come around, and Ben's got it. Ain't nobody want to go in the corner with Ben. Fat Gretzky gets the ball and tries to go in. I'd be surprised if he could see which shoes he's wearing with that gut that he has, and he's unable to get anything done. Ben takes a quick shift, gets onto the bench. Out comes Cody. Cody hustles in. Angry Drew's laying the lumber on this kid who tries to peel around the net. Not today, Angry Drew says as he shoves him, whacks him, hacks him, slashes him, but all legitimate non-penalty ways. 16 or 18 sticks with it though and gets a nice shot, but he's stared down by Raymond Trudeau. Not today. Cody and Ray have a little talk. Maybe we'll find out what that was about after the game. Another face-off in our zone. Out comes Brad. Joe, the bricklayer. Tommy, the phone operator. Clausen, the referee. And Cody, the fence builder. but all one team. Puck gets to the boards. Tommy and Joe are up on their men, just like Chalk Talk says. The puck goes in, centers on him, which is good. They let the man waste his time behind the net. They curl around. Brad's got the ball. They hack and whack and slash. They fight for it. Oh my God, that doughy kid just fell right over trying to draw a penalty, also like Pavel Bure. A lot to digest is what's going on here. There's Clausen just getting into it with some jerk. There's the middle finger being thrown, hacking, whacking, bodies going all over the place. I tell you, numbers were taken. This is not over yet. What a dive by Brad. The camera doesn't pan over, but if you look closely now, and we will have a conversation with this camera person, the referee's got his hand up. Clausen is just badgering this tub of lard here as he goes into the penalty box for, with 10 minutes and 53 seconds left to go, the most electrifying power play in the Division 6 of the Winnipeg Ball Hockey League, coming out over the boards for highest puck. Struts Ben, Tall Drew, Angry Drew, Cody, Jeff. Now, if I was a betting man here, I would treat Drew like a golden retriever. Tell him that he should get in front of the net there and stay there and retrieve pucks. Use his size. Ben was having a conversation with him, so that very well could be what's happening. Off the face-off, the puck comes to Cody. He slips around the defender who thought he had him, but definitely doesn't. Fires it over to Ben. Ben, hammer time, hammers the shot. The ball comes around the boards. It comes down to Jeff there. He's drawing his defender in, but they've trapped him. They've got the ball and vacated the zones. That's okay, though. We showed a lot of good stuff on that power play. Ray slows it down, gives it to Cody, who fires the ball up to an unsuspecting Jeff, trapping two members down there. Cody and Angry Drew get back into the play. Angry Drew has the puck, gives it over to Ben. Ben takes the ball, hammers another shot. This goal is going to be black and blue. I tell you, comes to Cody. You talk hammering. He hammers a shot with the highest windup I ever seen. Boy, that kid can shoot. Round and around this puck goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. They hammer the ball. Drew's almost got it in front of the net. Puck goes into the corner. Jeff's got it. Jeff gets the ball back to Cody. Don't shoot it, scream the other team. They give it to Angry Drew, who puts a precise shot on. Drew bangs away for the rebound. They fight. Oh Lord, what a power play. The ball comes out mercifully for the other team, and Ray plays it. Ray does just an absolute sweet pass over to Angry Drew. Angry Drew gives it up to Brad. Brad comes in. Hopefully he'll do what Tall Drew did. Drops it off for Ben, and sure enough, he goes hard to the net. Passes over to Jeff. Jeff, why didn't you one time that, Jeff? Here am I telling national team Jeff how to score, but one time that shot. They're really hustling this purple team as they're running back, but Spencer can run for days. Haircut's trying to take him wide, but he stops, and Brad's there for support as well, too. Brad should be a counselor with all the support that he's given today. They have a shot. Doesn't really matter. Tons of fun. Has the ball. He tries to move on Brad. Brad says not today. They take another long shot. In the words of Shania Twain, it doesn't impress us much. Ball comes in. Ray's got the puck. Gives it to Spencer. Fatso's in front. Don't have to worry about him too much. Long stretch pass here for Dylan. Pops over his stick, but he turns on, puts it in 4x4 and starts grinding on the forecheck. Give me that ball, says Dylan, and sure enough, he takes it. It goes to Joe. Joe surveys the scene. He goes right, he goes left. What a play. He was hacked and whacked. That should have been another penalty, but with 7:37 left, all likelihoods of another whistle happening are slim to none, unlike 12 and 19 on the other team. Dylan gives Fatso a whack there, and in they come. Spencer's on this doughy guy who's got the size advantage. He goes to the net, but Spencer pushes him away with a crusher, pushes him again. Spencer says, "Get off my lawn." And the fat kid obliges him. He's still in his hip pocket, having a good conversation with him. Number 12 doesn't want any of the smoke, so he runs away with his tail between his legs. Now Spencer focuses on number 25. who's more his size but also fat. Ball goes to Clausen. Clausen looks around, makes a nice save pass. Matty Aikens waits at the blue line. Ben's got the ball. He's coming in again. The whistles are put away. He's hacked and whacked, and no phone, no calls. 6:41 left to go. And one of the most exciting games I've ever had the privilege of calling. Puck's in Prestige's zone. Tick, 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 tick. They come flying out, but Angry Drew has some speed too. Clausen takes his man. There's some rivalry going on with these two, I believe. No time for rivalry, though. Jeff jogs to his man. Takes a look. Gives it across. Tommy's on that guy. Probably Tommy's last shift. Matty Aikens says no as well. It comes behind the net, but everybody is so positionally sound. Nothing happens. Good back check by Aikens. Ho, 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 ho. I haven't seen 19 this sad since they canceled the McRib. And off he goes. Fun fact, all these kids wore suits to the game today. There's going to be a lot of tears on their brand new suits. They did look sharp, but you got to look sharp and play sharp. We wore sweatpants and dirty clothes. Dirty clothes it is for the win. Or so we want them to think. I'm a little out of sync here. Tommy was chasing this kid around. Number 14 desperately takes a shot. Beautiful save by Ray, and he covers it up. Tommy's very disappointed with himself. You got to get that ball out. He knows better. Probably won't see him too much anymore, and it's his own doing. Wouldn't hurt him to come in camp a little better shape next time. Dylan loses the face-off. It goes out to the point. Tommy trying to right his wrongs, runs out there. There's a battle for the puck. Fatso swipes at it. It goes to the corner. 25 feeds it out, but Cody steals it. Tommy hits the seam and he's running. He runs right to the bench to get away from the scene of the crime as there's a whistle. Get that man out of here. Get that garbage out of here, Matty D. Oh no, it was icing too. So he does the walk of shame. Back on he goes. One of the worst rules in sports. He drags his carcass to the face-off circle. Dylan better win this one. As they drop the puck, he did win it. Tommy with a good board battle. But the puck does get to the point. Cody pressures him. It comes to Dylan. Dylan gets to Tommy. Tommy gently eases it down. This time it won't be icing. And he gets the heck out of there. Face-off is now down in Prestige's zone. Time keeps on ticking away. Veteran move by the green team. They're in absolutely no rush to get down there. Finally, the referees intervene and get Angry Drew trucking. Face-off's won by Ben. They fight for it in the corner. Drew waits for it on the boards. He's with Spencer. Drew calls for the puck, the ball. He gets it. He's in a battle, gets it onto net. Great shot. And he scores. That couldn't have been Angry Drew, was it? What a smart play. What a smart play by everybody. That is a huge goal, ladies and gentlemen. That takes it from 2-1 to 3-1 with time ticking away. Raymond Trudeau in net. Things are looking good. But not all stories end the way that they're supposed to. Also, it's not 2-0, but 2-0 is the worst lead in hockey. 3-1 by my math is 2 goals, just as 2-0 is 2 goals. So could history come back to bite us with the worst lead in hockey? Only time will tell. I believe that someone called a timeout, or maybe they're going to video replay. I do know for a fact the keeper is watching horse racing in there, so he probably might not have hit a button. But this is a good break for high as puck there. Our champions strut back out. Looks like Ben's on the face-off. Cody flanking him on the right. Jeff on the left. Tall Drew with little Spencer. All big hearts. Big face-off here. Ben wins it and hustles. They fight for it on the boards. hacking and whacking and slashing. It goes to Spencer. Drew makes himself available. Nice stretch pass to Ben. Ben gets it to Cody. Tick, 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 tick. Cody's flying in there. Back and forth. Ragging time. Tick, 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 tick. Prestige is getting desperate. Smart veteran play here. Nothing given. Nothing gained. Finally, they retrieve the ball, but they're still having trouble getting out of the zone. Back into the corner it goes. Ben with a nice forecheck. Drew keeps it in. Over to Cody. Cody sets it up. Cody with the shot. Nice save by the goalie. Great shot. Down to, I believe, 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. Can you believe it? But here they come. Fatso was definitely offside there, but it wasn't called. They take the puck into the corner. Clausen's on him. Drew watches the guy. They go to the net. Cody stays with him. Jeff comes back. Gets out to his man on the point who takes the shot. It's blocked. Comes back. Good hustle by Drew. He goes into the corner. Duh, that's my puck, says Drew. They say no. Drew said, duh, yes it is. And they get it out. Great play by Jeff too, but he is finally thwarted. 14 takes a shot, misses the net. Good hustle by everybody there. They continue to battle. They take the puck behind the net. Gets out. Fatso has it. He curls around, leaving a trail of grease behind him. He comes and takes the shot. They pass to the slot, and oh good lord, they score. Pillsbury with a nice assist there, and it's a 2-1 game. Nothing worth doing is ever easy, and brother, this is not easy. The two defensemen talk amongst each other. There's still an air of confidence, but this has definitely become more difficult. Tick, 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 tick. The crowd cheers on Green, yelling, "Go Green!" The face-off is taken by Prestige. They pass it back and forth. How long will they keep the goaltender in the rink? They make the pass. Brad seals off the zone. Little Drew goes back and rings it around the boards. Matty Aikens is waiting. Nice battle by Brad. He fights. They hack and whack and slash. And whoa, that was a bad slash. Should have been a penalty. But on we go. The whistles are in the pockets. Everybody mans up. You can cut the tension with a knife. Ben running hard chases his man. Or maybe that's Tommy. I can't tell. I don't think Tommy would be out there. That's definitely Ben. Ray plays the puck behind the net. Sets a nice pick for Drew. Drew gets the puck and wraps it around. Looks like that's going to be icing again. Not the worst. Not the worst idea. Everybody takes a breath. They'll probably be pulling the goalie here. And possibly a timeout by Purple. Fatso takes his helmet off as he is completely exhausted. Gravy coming out of him. He lumbers to the side. This is what it takes to take out High's puck. And I don't know if they have what it takes. Our 5 manly men and Ray stand there and talk strategy. Would love to be a fly on a wall in what's saying there. But also I'm extremely happy to not be on the rink, because none of this can be my fault. Looks like a line change has been made since there's a timeout. Matty Aikens and Dylan are coming off. Joe and Jeff are coming on. This is it. This is what you play hockey in your driveway for. This is you score. This is all the two-a-days, the running, the talking, the camaraderie, the highs, the lows. Oh, big face-off win by Brad. And the puck is out of the zone. It comes to Joe. Joe makes a brilliant rookie pass. Whoa, so proud of the kid to Ben. Ben passes it over to Jeff. Jeff should have passed it back, but selfishly scores a goal. Just kidding, Jeff. That is freaking phenomenal. Well played, guys. Well played by everyone. I'm just going to be quiet for a moment, and you can listen to the crowd serenade our people. Yeah, way to go. Oh, good play, guys. Oh, you're number 1. Woo. Woo. Good job. Woo. Woo. Nice puck. You guys are the best. Woo. Woo. I'm having the best time ever. This is the greatest day of my life. Woo. And the crowd goes wild. Great game by Ray. Great game by our scoring line. Great checking game by our checking line. Defense was amazing. It was just, it was awesome. And now for I'm for the best part of hockey or the worst part of hockey, depending what team you're on. The handshakes. For the good guys, it'll be a pretty good time. For Prestige, their book isn't closed yet. Their chapters have not all been written. That can come from the B side. Anything can happen. This was a good game, good close game. Two good Canadian teams going at it. Nobody hurt. This is good sportsmanship. This is what hockey in Canada is all about here. Unless you lose. This is just the stupidest thing ever. Congratulations. We're going to send it down to the rink. We'll probably have some more interviews with some people. Hopefully we'll be back if the budget permits on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever the next game is, to cover the road to glory. We're joined here by captain of High as Puck, Ben. Ben, you had a great game today. Team did well. Anything you want to say to the guys? Hey, it's me, Ben here, your captain. Guys, the boys were just fantastic out there. It's gonna shed some light into the importance of the game tonight, on Thursday. We win. We're in the A-side finals, boys. Wednesday night, boys. We lose, and we got to play Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays to win, boys. Win a championship. I may have to leave in the morning for Alberta, boys. So we're gonna make it difficult. We're gonna bring our A game. Yeah, well, that's very inspiring, Ben. That's absolutely true. You guys definitely played like a team that wanted it more. Like you guys have some championship pedigree there. What do you have to say to that? Well, I'll never forget being in the crossroads of life, trying to decide if I wanted to take a welding or technical communications in college, boys. Drew convinced me to play ball hockey and not to do welding, and here we are now. So it just is what it is. So I gotta get in the dressing room and talk to the guys, have a chalk talk, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks, Ben. Great game out there.